Good old first gen, boys. I know we haven't done really any build stuff with this truck in a while, but Dad's been focused on a few other things recently, and that is all good stuff because the dude's got to build 4 trucks, and there's some expensive trucks. I mean, expensive, not trucks. The trucks are expensive, but it's kind of hard to full force build all the trucks at the same time. But we're headed over to the property right now. Dad's got to drop off his factory wheels and tires. By the way, if somebody's interested in his 2013 KingRanch style factory wheels and, well, tires are on it, but mostly just the factory wheels for that truck, definitely let us know. The tires are probably at like 10% tread or something, maybe 15% tread, but we could actually use that money to go towards like the 7.3 first set of wheels or something. So, I mean, if you guys are interested in those factory wheels, maybe you want to slap some 2013 style factory wheels on your old school truck. I don't know if the bolt patterns and what all that stuff lines up to be, but if it works, definitely let us know. We are willing to part with them. So let's go over to the property here in the first gen and meet Dad over there with the KingRanch to unload the old wheels and tires. Maybe you guys go around the truck a little bit again, since we didn't really get to do that too much yesterday. And yeah, what else this video holds, I don't know, but we'll find out. So how are you liking driving the old lifted KingRanch here?
Seriously loving it. I mean, it's smooth, it looks good, and you can definitely, you can feel the difference, which is, it's awesome.
Truck looks good, looks really freaking good. And a lot of people have been saying lately that the video quality is like really blurry, and I don't know why they're saying it's getting worse when I think it's clearly a lot better. It could be the resolution that you're viewing it on your phone or your computer or laptop, I don't know. But yeah, trying to actually make the videos better. What have you noticed? Because he watches all the videos. Oh yeah, by the way, people say that when I say stuff in my videos, like I pay for my truck parts and stuff like that, that I'm just bull crapping because my dad won't watch the video just to confront me about it for lying and stuff like that. Do I actually pay for my truck parts?
You pay for your truck parts, I pay for my truck parts.
Exactly. So those people who don't think he watches videos, he does watch videos. How have you thought of the videos recently? Like the quality of the footage from this?
Yeah, there are some areas that are a little bit blurry simply because of the way the autofocus is sometimes with that, but overall the quality is a lot better as well as the sound.
Yeah.
Especially if you have, like, if you're interviewing me or somebody else, you can definitely pick up the difference versus the GoPro.
Oh yeah, the GoPro is like toned down, a little bit patchy sometimes, because if you like breathe near the mic on a GoPro, it just cuts out or it gets super fuzzy, and it makes editing 10 times more difficult because you have to try to cut out all the little wind noises and all the little muffled audio notes and all that stuff with that. But we're actually gonna head to a car wash here and wash the truck since he can't just pull through mics anymore. We're just gonna pull through a different car wash and gotta wash our truck by hand. It's a rough life. No, but we'll catch you guys back in a bit. The old 7 tree leader. Oh, we gotta pop it.
I must not have popped it. I know I could get it.
Dead again. And no, it's not because of my light bar, people. If you're like, oh, well, you put a 20-inch light bar on there that draws like 10 watts.
Okay.
No, probably more than 10 watts, obviously, but you know what I mean. Dad, what do you think the culprit is? What would you have to blame if you have to just take a really quick guess?
Based off the history of this truck, the batteries usually need replaced about every 3 years.
It's about 3 years.
It's about 3 years.
Yeah. So don't blame Mr. 20-inch light bar down here. He had nothing to do with this. Bunch of jokers. Oh yeah, there's some fluid low on the nasty red that I was telling you about.
Yes.
Yeah, we might want to check into that because it says minimum and maximum line and it's like 10 inches below that. So that could be an issue. Good thing we don't run the truck every day.
Being that we've driven it a total of 3 miles since we've had it, I think we're okay for now.
I think we're okay. And most of the miles are probably just pulling it in and out of the barn. Oh, 7.3 liter. I did read all your guys' guesses on the weight of that load. Load and trailer load combined. And I think most of your guesses that were between the 6,000 and 7,000 range are probably your most accurate. Because these are some big mamma jammas right there. Some heavy beams. How old are these beams?
I do know for sure, well, based off the guy I bought it off of, they're from a variety of different barns, but this particular beam right here was a pretty big beam that I had it quartered for what I have planned for it. But this beam here was out of a barn from 1860.
Holy Moses.
So for a tree to get as big as it was, to have a beam quartered that was, you know, a good 10 by 10 or 12 by 10. That piece of wood right there has been on the earth for a good, I don't know, 350 years.
Guys, trying to figure out how to wrap up this video. I was supposed to finish the video yesterday. It's actually the next afternoon. Went out and did some deer hunting this morning. Tried to brainstorm as much as I could. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go deer hunting. I'll just think on the stand for a video idea to wrap it up for you guys, and I have not come up with something. Basically, guys, you know, I told everybody I was gonna try to sell my truck for 13. That was my goal. That really was my goal, and there was not a lack of interest in the truck for 13 by any means. I mean, there's lots of people interested, and basically within the first 45 minutes, I had, you know, 3 offers for, you know, 12,000, then I had an offer for 12,500, and you know, at the time I was like, okay, well, I mean, offers are coming in so fast, I'm not gonna just, you know, write up and sell it for 12,000 when there's offers coming in like crazy. And basically what ended up happening was I should have taken those offers. Basically, I didn't end up letting the truck go for that 12,000 range that everybody was kind of offering me. And so then I ended up holding on to it, and then a couple days went by, and then, you know, when it's been a couple days on the market, the hype kind of drops a little bit. Basically, the truck sat for a couple of days, and then after that, it was kind of, you know, kind of tough, you know, because, you know, when the truck sits a few days, then everybody's kind of thinking, oh, well, I mean, it hasn't sold, you know, why didn't anybody else pay 13 for it, you know what I mean, that type of deal. And then I had guys that were trying to line up banking stuff, and the guy's like, dude, I would have bought it for 13. Banks couldn't give me a loan. Then I had a guy that's, you know, next best offer that I had, dude, tried to make it happen. Bank wouldn't approve me for a loan, you know, kind of deal. And then another guy, and it just wasn't lining up. You know, I had guys from Wisconsin, you know, and Canada, and all kinds of people trying to get loans and stuff, and nobody would approve, you know, for a 20-year-old truck for a little over, you know, $10,000. And so it was just kind of a tough spot. And so basically I still have the truck now, so I already see the comments coming. I saw him before he even picked up his camera. I was like, if I say anything about my truck not being sold in like the first 2 or 3 days, there's gonna be all kinds of, you know, dudes down in the comments. Oh, dude, I told you weren't gonna sell that truck for 13. Well, it's not that the truck. How do I want to word this? It's not that the truck wouldn't have sold for 13. It's that banks won't give people loans, you know, for that amount on that truck, you know, for the year that it is. You know, it's over 20 years old. So that's just that's the only reason why it didn't go, you know. And then I had some offers that were really close to, and I'm just like, well, it's not 13, but if you can get approved, I'll let you have it for this amount. Still over $10,000. And the guy's like, I went to the bank the next day. Nope, just kind of deal. Like, he's like, dude, I can't get approved for a loan. So basically that's just kind of the reason why my truck didn't sell. It's not that there weren't people that didn't want it for that price. It's just that people couldn't get approved, you know, for that truck and for the year that it was. And to be quite truthful with you, and my mom kind of said this, she's like, you know, it's not that there aren't people that don't want the truck for that, but it's just, you know, the people that have that kind of cash, because they got to pay cash because they can't get a loan, most of them are between, you know, your age and like mid-20s. And most of those people, quite honestly, she's like, you're an exception to be able to, you know, just pull out cash and go buy a truck, or pull out cash and go buy another truck. But most people your age don't have that kind of money aside, you know, to where they can just, you know, pick up 10 grand, $13,000, and, you know, just go and drop it on a truck. You know, most people can't do that. They're not in that position. They don't have the money saved up, which is, you know, I mean, it's understandable. I've been there too. You know, I didn't have that kind of money sitting around to go buy a truck. But I'm talking to a guy right now, a couple guys, and these guys are local. They're not from the channel, you know. They've been texting me about the truck the last like 30, 40 minutes, just kind of like really serious about it. Like, hey, you know, what's your bottom dollar? I told them my bottom dollar. Like, okay, sounds really good. I'll get back with you, you know, as soon as I'm able. So, I mean, we'll see. There's a lot of people that have been talking. Who knows? But, you know, that's where I'm at with the truck right now. Still for sale, but really getting close to trying to sell the thing. Really hoping to sell the thing. And I've got some build plans in store, and not both of them are diesel. So if you guys want to have a little sneak peek on the action, what's going on, what's being said, you know, anything I'm revealing ahead of time to you guys, add me on Snapchat, and you guys can get hints along the way of what I'm looking at, what I'm working towards. You know, following me on Instagram as well really helps out with you guys, you know, trying to stay engaged, caught up. What am I thinking? What am I debating on buying? You know, this kind of stuff. I'll take votes on Snapchat and stuff like that. Mostly on Snapchat is like my hub thing, where I take all the votes. I have so many people on Snapchat. I'm working up to getting like 4,000 views on stories and stuff like that. And that's just views on stories, not everybody that's on there. But I mean, so just really get in on those things, really kind of key in, kind of get to listen in on what's being said, you know, in terms of, you know, in the works and what I'm working on and working towards and looking at, stuff like that. But yeah, that's where I'm at with the truck right now. And then I also had a bunch of comments, you know, the other day, you know, how do the new wheels and tires ride on your dad's KingRanch? And since that truck was in this video, I figured it'd be a good video to address it. Okay, by the way, guys, just to clear something up, my dad is not a priest. Thank you very much. I got some people in the comments.
We don't have anything against priests, Lord.
No, but my dad is not a priest. He's a chiropractor. And there's somebody in the comments said, your family's not country because your dad wears a suit. I was like, what does his profession have to do with? Anyways,
right.
He was, my dad's gotten to drive his truck the last few, well, the last day, and he actually took it. He's been driving a little bit. He's gotten to take it to the bank. How does it fit to the bank, first off?
You know, I was concerned about that, and there's like this much on each side, and today I could feel a little resistance on the passenger side, but when I got out I could see it was
yes, no curb, so nobody freak out. There's no curb rash on the wheel.
And the way this bank is designed that I go through, it's right by one of my offices, and it's designed stupid to begin with.
Not for trucks.
Not for trucks.
At all.
No, I mean, you cannot get through it, and then it's got a really sharp turn going around there, so I have to stay on the outside line. I have to really watch it, otherwise I'll clip my back tires and turn it out. But anyway, we can do it, but it's a little nerve-wracking just because you don't want to cause harm. But one thing nice about this is the suspension is amazing, so if I get going really fast over a railroad track, I can take some air, and then it lands, and I don't even spill my coffee. Not really, but it does ride super nice. I was a little bit, you know, you just don't know, you know, when you get a new truck with new tires and suspension, that kind of stuff, how it's going to handle. But it handles fantastic. I just love the way it feels, and so couldn't be happier.
Yep, that's what he thinks about the truck. Thank you. By the way, we got that done at Trucks Unlimited in Fort Wayne. Guys know their stuff. They knocked out that truck pretty quick. I know a couple of guys are going to be like, oh, well, the thing was there 3 days. Well, they don't work Saturday and they don't work Sunday. So it was there only from 2 to 5, Friday afternoon. They got the whole front done. And then it was worked on from like 8:30, 9 o'clock to basically like 10:30 on Monday morning, and the lift was done, wheels and tires were on, and then the rest of the time that it was there, the rest of that day was just alignment stuff with another shop. So they got their stuff done super quick. I'll leave their Instagram right here if you guys want to check them out. Hit them up on the DMs if you guys got a truck and you're in the Fort Wayne area, you need lifted wheels and tires, that kind of thing. Definitely let them know. Good guys over there, they'll hook you up. Anyways, that is probably gonna do it for the video, and I know it wasn't like, I don't know, I say this in a lot of my videos lately because I don't have my next truck to start working on. If I had another truck right now, dude, I would be working on it, but since I don't have my other truck in yet, or trucks, if you have me on Snapchat, you know what I mean by trucks. If I don't have my other truck or trucks in yet, I'm just kind of like, I can only work on my dad's stuff when he's got projects to do in his truck. So really need my next truck so I can really just start to knock some stuff out and get some stuff going, because I just don't want to sow a bunch of time and energy and money into my truck if I'm selling it, and that's not going to really increase, or whatever the price that I'm going to be able to get out of the thing. So that's where I'm at. Just kind of wanted to update you guys on some of that stuff, wheels and tires on the truck, where I'm at with the selling of my truck, the whole deal with that, why it hasn't sold. It's just loans, and young guys trying to buy these trucks. So just kind of the deal with that. But anyhow, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please smash that like button, leave your comments below, subscribe if you are new, join the family. About to roll over to 25,000 subscribers. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Doing what I love, going day to day, but I know it takes time and I'm patiently waiting. Sometimes I contemplate, cause one day you feel so close and the next is out of sight. But I know I gotta hold on tight to go back to just going out every night. Like if I'm about to let it go now, I can live alright, live a normal life, doing 9 to 5. But I know I'm more than that. I gained this skill, wasn't born with that. At the end of the life, it's a memory.